G'day guys, it's day number 1 of my trip. I'm about 50 k's outside of Toowoomba, so just cruising through the Lockyer Valley. This is the first day of a 12-day trip around central and western Queensland. I'll be going through towns like Roma, Blackall, Longreach, Winton, Boulia, Mount Isa, Richmond, Charters Towers, Emerald and Toowoomba before heading back to Brisbane. All in all, I'll do about 4,400 kilometres. I don't know if you can notice, but it looks like there's a little bit of burning off in the mountain range that I'll be approaching, so there's a little bit of a haze around, but other than that, the temperature's beautiful. A little bit of a breeze, but very, very cool on the bike when you're moving, so which is lovely. Objective for today is Roma. That'll be that's another 400 k's away, so it total of 481 for the day. So it's a big day to get me started, but hopefully it gets me further west so that I can spend more time out in the desert areas and less time in the region, and in particular southeast Queensland. I had to take the old road into Toowoomba, so nowadays when you drive up here there's a big bypass just to the north, and it's very, very smooth and etc. But I was very low on fuel, so I had to get off and top up, and now I'm on the old road up the range, so it's a bit steep and a bit windy, but lovely on a motorcycle. So oh wow, you can see the smoke haze out there. I'm trying not to look at it and trying to watch the road, but it's amazing. Hopefully we're going to pop up above that and it'll be beautiful. And here we are, sunny Toowoomba. And now that I'm off the bypass, to get some fuel I have to go through Toowoomba City. It's totally fine, it's a lovely city, but I'd rather be on the road. Well, I'm over the main range and onto the plains. 340 to go, it's 12:15. So here we are in Dalby. Just outside Chinchilla. So actually thinking I might stop there and have a break and get a feed and fuel up, but there is a lot of smoke around suddenly, so so I wonder what's going on. But anyway, I'm sure we'll find out. Cheers. Well, there's a lot of smoke, you can taste it even, so fingers crossed it's just burning off in spring burn off, so that they don't have the big fire threat come summer. So but gee, there seems to be a lot of it. We are in sunny Chinchilla. Yes, it is sunny, yes it is smoky, and yes it is dusty. So get into town a bit and grab some fuel and grab a feed. It's 2 o'clock now, half an hour to do those things, get back on the road. I've got 190 k's to go, let's say 2 hours for that. Puts me in to Roma at about 4:30. That's not too bad, wouldn't want to be doing it much later than 5:30, given that you're starting to get onto dusk and you start to have all sorts of fun and games on the road after that. So I'll pull in and get some fuel and then grab a feed, or I'll even try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone, see how big this ampole is. Yes, perfect. Well, that was genuinely the slowest KFC I've ever been into. They were moving at a glacial pace. One lady came in behind me and asked what today's wait time was before she ordered, so if she'd been in front of me I might have kicked on, but anyway. And in other exciting news, the lady in front of me paying at the service station was wearing Spurs, so genuine cowboy Spurs. So we're in cowboy country, that's for sure, boys and girls. So yes, so I've reset the trip meter, about 190 to miles, no sorry, about 190 to Roma, and that will be the end of the day. So that took a little bit longer than I wanted. It's 2:41. So 190 k's should well and truly be in by, well, I hope 4 o'clock, sorry, 4:30. I hope I'll be in by 4:30. So oh, the smoke. The lady in the service station said that there's a very big fire very far away. She said it's under control, but it's been like this for a couple of days, so fingers crossed it clears up a little bit, or I'm not riding in it. Either way, it's pretty thick. The tastes pretty rough, but anyway, we'll survive. Starting to see a few more road trains out here, coming and going both ways, obviously. It's nice that I'm not trying to overtake them in the dust, which is really nice. Oh, this one's only a double. So most of them are really good. Most of them will pull over and give me a bit of space if they can. Just pulled up here for a bit of roadworks. There've been a few roadworks today, actually. It's taken me a little bit longer than I expected, but I wouldn't describe it as late. But yeah, the day's taken me. Let me close this one. The day's taken me a little bit longer than I expected. Obviously, first day you always get away late. You never get away early enough. And then the detour through Toowoomba to get fuel added a little bit too. And it was more just a bit of a pain in the bum actually trying to get out of Toowoomba. But anyway, that's what happens when you don't plan your fuel stops properly. But yeah, then there's been a few sort of roadworks here and there along the way, which has slowed me down. And but anyway, so it is 4:25, and I'm only a few k's outside Roma, so that 4:30 timing was pretty good, I reckon. Just heading into Roma now, and the fuel reserve light has gone on, so and it's just gone off. So I must be on the brink of the reserve light, whether I'm going uphill or downhill. It'll be interesting to see. So just in today's fuel usage, got a 14 litre tank. The reserve kicks on when there's 4 litres left. I reckon I get about 200 k's to the 10 litres. So that I've done 187 now, and that's on the brink. So coming down the hill was on, but now that it's flat, it's off. I'm estimating about 19 or 20 k's to the litre. What does that mean? That means 280 to a bone dry tank. Actually, what I'll do is I'll fill up right now and be able to see how much fuel I put in versus the distance I travel, and compare the two. Okay, 4:30 in Roma. I'll put this down so you can hear what's going on. So that was 9.88 litres for 188 kilometres. So I'm going to round that and say that was 10 litres for 190 kilometres, 19 kilometres to the litre. I'm comfortable with that. That gives me a tank of 190 plus 76, 266 kilometre range on tank alone, plus another 190 in jerry cans. So yeah, so that's, I'm comfortable with that. So, but I've just taken a bum steer and I should be paying attention to the GPS, not talking maths with you guys. It's amazing that having been to Roma only once before in my life, I don't know my way around yet. That's weird. Instinctively thought I had to turn left down there, but no, I had to turn right. So I was 50-50. Oh, and better gears help. There we go. And here is my accommodation for the night.